Hello, I'm the metal therapist, and today we are delving into Black Sabbath Paranoid, which is an iconic song, but I've never really unpicked the lyrics and sort of delved into the meaning behind the song. But I do know it's on brand, right, for a metal therapist. So let's just delve in. Let's go. Wow. Okay, we're going to pause it there and then come back. It makes me feel some type of way seeing like the 70s like this and the beginnings of like metal as we know it today. So, what I'm getting so far is that this sounds like almost like the despair of feeling like you're losing your mind due to something like depression, or just feeling like you can't seem to, like it says, nothing seems to satisfy. I think I'll lose my mind if I don't find something to pacify. It's like the desperation of feeling this way, feeling, I guess, numb, sort of feeling, being in that space where you feel like all you want is somebody just to help take the pain away, but realizing that actually that's not, it doesn't work that way, you know? And that visual of like frowning all the time, like I just feel miserable. It's an interesting sort of dichotomy with the music because the music's quite upbeat, you know? And we say this a lot, like sometimes I wonder if that's like a thing that's done intentionally. Oh, it's upbeat, let's hide these kind of really deep and melancholy lyrics in something that's so like upbeat and something you want to dance to sort of thing. Is that sort of suggestion of like, I guess, being out of sync with life in a way? Like everything else is really happy and just carrying on and everyone's like, woo, and you're just down here like, ugh, these are the lyrics, like this is how I feel. Just kind of ironic in a way. Let's continue and then we'll come back to it. Interesting. Wow, it's such a short song and it's also so repetitive, and I also wonder if that was a part of the songwriting process that was done intentionally. Interesting sort of thing to think about. But again, more of the lyrics here So there was something that was mentioned there that was quite interesting that I want to point out, because I feel like a lot of people might relate to this in some kind of way. Happiness I cannot feel and love to me is so unreal. I wonder if this is getting at something that's called anhedonia, which is not necessarily that you just can't feel happiness, but the inability to sort of feel anything, like you just feel emotionally numb. And anhedonia is a common thing that comes along with things like depression. And a lot of people don't know that, but it is really, really common. There's also this thing called dysthymia as well, which is kind of similar, but dysthymia is just the persistent, sad feeling, just like depressive, chronic depressive feeling. And again, it's kind of making me think of that. I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. It's like that despair of just feeling sad all the time. I have an inability to feel happiness. I have an inability to feel love. I can't see the things that make happiness. And then again, coming back to that sort of feeling out of sync with life in general, that make a joke and I will sigh, you will laugh and I will cry. You know, it's like I just have this disconnect from what makes everyone else tick. And it's just that like hopelessness, which again is another symptom of depression. And it's really quite sad. And that last lyric, like, I tell you to enjoy life, I wish I could, but it's too late, is so ironic, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's almost like sarcastic in a way. Yeah, you go off and enjoy your life and I'm just here and I can't. It's too late for me. And what I want to say is that level of hopelessness and despair, when you're in that, I know this is talking about like how other people are feeling like you need someone, you need to connect with someone, you need someone to show you the things in life and all that kind of stuff. And actually, what I would say about that is I feel like in a westernized kind of psychology thing, like idealistic world, there is this element of like individualistic, like you need to do the healing on your own, only you can do it. And actually, no, I think there is some truth in that. Connection can sometimes be just as powerful in helping lift you up, because it's like having that person at the side of you. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands so much today. Like having that person at the side of you that's kind of like not necessarily invalidating you and making you feel like, oh, well, you're really happy and I'm really sad. Well, good for you. But like that person to just sit beside you and take some of that weight. I almost envision someone sort of like you're carrying this boulder on your shoulders and someone sort of scooping in under there with you and like helping just divide that weight. That can be so powerful, just sitting with you. I always call it sitting in the shit. They sit in the shit with you and just to challenge you a little bit and help you try and see things in a different light. It is never too late. I know it can feel like that, but it is never too late. You are never too far gone. You are never unhelpable, if that's even a word. There is always hope. What I will say though, just to close this off, is that if you do need any kind of crisis support or know someone who needs some kind of crisis support, I'm going to leave some resources in the description below. I do know of some other resources and stuff, so I'm looking to sort of develop my little website, my little link in bio website is so like scarce at the minute. It's new. I'm still building it, but what I'm going to try and do is build up more on there in terms of resources and places for people to go, because I've learnt of a few more recently that are kind of metal specific, you know, targeted at the metal community, and there's kind of meetups and things like that going on. If you do know of any sort of support networks or anything like that people could be a part of and people could get, you know, help from, or like free helplines, chat lines, like things like that are like legitimate, feel free to suggest them to me or send them to me. But anyway, enough spiel from me. I really enjoyed unpicking that one. Please do like, subscribe, share, comment, hit the bell, do all of those wonderful things, because it really helps me and I'm trying to build a community here. Any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below of songs for me to unpick. I have really enjoyed having you here with me today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!